Okay, so this is Leslie Taylor, and I'm sitting with Debbie Martens, who has become our volunteer yoga instructor. And I just wanted to ask her a few questions about the program that we've started here at Westwood. So, Debbie, how is it that you've come to volunteer at Fort Pierce Westwood High School?
Well, I teach yoga out at the Summer Crush Winery, and a few of the staff come to that class, including Miss Miller and Miss Taylor. And one day after class, we were just talking about young people and trying to get maybe some mindfulness into some young people, knowing that they're okay. And Miss Miller, Monica, turns to me and she goes, "Have you ever thought about teaching at a school?" And I said, "Oh, all the time," because it's like a passion for most people that do what I do, to try to instill this in young people. And it's difficult to get into these places. And when Miss Miller said, "Would you like to try?" And I said, "Sure, let's try." So here I am.
Fantastic. So, what are the challenges that you have with working with our students in the BIC room?
The first time I walked into that class, I can honestly tell you, I thought, "Oh, what am I doing here?" And I told them that also once I got in, but it was I feel that these young people are kind of like wandering around a little bit lost, and they don't know that they're okay, that they can be okay, and that it's good to be them, and who they are is good. You just have to find that love inside you and know that everything about you is okay. So I spoke to these young people the first time, and the class was pretty full, and I was very saddened and determined at the same time to try to make these young people know that it's all right to be them. It's a challenge, but each time I go in, it's a different group of young people. Every once in a while, there's a couple that have come back, because when I leave, I hope I don't see you again, that you have to be in this room. But if you are, I'll be here next Tuesday, and I'll see you then. But it's just, there's anger, there's sadness, but I've gotten the permission to hug them, and I do, and like they'll go, she just hugged me, And I'm like, dang, But to let them know that people do care. People do care about them.
Excellent. I noticed that despite the challenges, students are actually participating. So tell me about what you've noticed in the students as they've gone from no, absolutely not, to okay, I'll give this a try.
It's a reluctance, and I think it's because they don't want to fail or look funny or have someone go, "You're dumb to do that." But when they actually, because my goal is to get them on the floor, just to sit on the floor, and they're like, "I'm not sitting on that floor, that's nasty." And I'm like, "But I'm down here, it's okay, it'll brush off, just sit down and relax." And when I show them a pose that will give them a little bit of self-confidence in who they are, and they're like, "Dang, that's pretty cool. Well, let's try it." I've been asked, "Can I levitate?" No. I can't. I don't know of anyone that can. But they start to open up and they start to ask me questions, and I'm willing to answer all of their questions and try to be as truthful as I can to them, and about everything about me. And then I feel that when they open up and start asking me questions, then I can ask them questions like, "Why are you in this room? What
Right.
happened? Do you like it here?" "Well, no." "Well, then,"
Right.
and they're like, "Yeah, I know, but the participation comes with them, I think, understanding that I'm not going to try to make them look silly. I truly care about these kids. Because some days I just walk out and I'm just like, oh my heart. Because they're awesome. They are. I just feel like they're just lost is all. They've just chosen the wrong path.
Right.
And they need to know that there is another path that they can have.
So I do have one more question. Because I also know that you've been working with one of our PE teachers over at the MOA campus. Did you have similar challenges in the beginning trying to get those kids to participate?
They're all freshmen, so if they're younger, they're like 14 and 15 years old, and with the big room, I have everything from freshmen to seniors, so there's that thing going on. So with this class, in the beginning, the first class that I taught, I had 7 young people get up and try things with me, and then more came up, and by the end of the hour I had about half of the students actually participating. Now I think today is going to be my 7th or 8th week over there, and they are like, hi Miss Debbie, yay, we're going to, we get to do this today. And I'll ask them, have any of you grounded yourself? And they're yeah. So the participation, because I see the same students every week, is almost totally 100%. And they're actively involved in it. And they do ask me questions, and they confide in me in different things. And they're proud of the fact that they can do maybe a headstand or balance, or, and I think the continued weekly thing with the same students has made a big difference. I hope that I'm making some kind of an impact on the big students, just maybe seeing them once, but with the continued weekly thing with these other students, it's developed into a pretty amazing thing.
Well, we're very happy that you are here.
Oh, I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you for being a Panther.
Oh, yay, Panthers.